Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw a Hello Kitty pumpkin to celebrate Halloween. So let's get started. To draw this cute Hello Kitty, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a big oval. I know the original Hello Kitty has smaller eyes, but I just like to make mine bigger. So I'm right here with an oval, and I'll just come right here with a highlight and shade the rest in. If you want to stick with the original smaller oval eyes, you definitely can. This is just meant to inspire you. Okay, so now that I have this eye, I'm going to come across nice and wide, so say about this much, and we're going to draw another one. And once again, a highlight and shade it in. There. So now with my eyes in, I'm going to come in between and draw a little oval about right here for the nose. And now that we have that, we need to start to draw the face. So to make it a little bit easier, let's come to the top of the eye. And I'm just going to come out nice and wide. Just imagining a curve, enough space between the eyes and the face. So let's say about right here. I'll just pick a point. And we're going to do the same thing, about the same distance, just about. So let's say about right here. And using that as my guide, I'm going to go ahead and draw a curve coming down. So just imagine Hello Kitty's face is kind of like this two big curves, right? So right about here, we're going to just curve in. So same thing here, curve in. There. So, and then bring this down more. Now that we're past the eyes, I just bring it in a little bit more to about right there. And say about right there. Then I'm going to stop because I know this Hello Kitty has these hands are out right about here on top of our pumpkin. So now that I'm about the same level on both sides, I'm going to come right here and I'm going to draw a curve coming down. And then I'm going to continue this curve in the center, going across, just as if I was drawing the bottom of Hello Kitty's face. And then right here, once again, I'm going to draw another curve for the other hand. But if you're using a pencil, definitely just draw this whole head shape first. Okay, so now that I have that, let's go back up and finish the top. So I'm going to go up. And I'm going to bring this in to finish our curve for Hello Kitty's head. And on this side, let's see here, then I'm going to come about right here and draw some ears. I'm going to go up about here and then round off this tip in this area and come down. But I can't go down too much because I know there's all this stuff going on. But at least with this ear right here, it gives me an idea of where everything should be. So let's come back up. Look at this eye. We're going to go up. And so just imagine the head, the bow. So right above in this area, I'm going to go ahead and say about right here. And just draw this big circle. I've always found Hello Kitty, it's not very easy to draw, is it? It's kind of have to go blindly on this bow right here. Unless you're using a pencil and you can put in everything first, like the whole head, and then draw in the bow. But I usually like to just put the circle right over the head eye, and then we're just going to draw this bow at an angle. So about right here, I'm just going to go ahead in this space. I'm going to draw my two loops. So same thing at this angle on this side, and then make sure to go past with this loop. I'm going to pass the face There. And then come back inside with some detail right here and here. And then whatever space you have left. So then on this space is where I'm just going to kind of imagine the ear, then this side is going to pop out. So about right here. Just going to make sure about right there approximately. Then round off the tip and bring it in just to tuck that other ear in. So in this space is where we need to draw the top of our pumpkin. So I'm going to come right here in the center and right in this space. I'm just going to use that as my guide and go up to draw the stem of our pumpkin. Bring it in to about right here. And then I'm going to go down to about here, and I'm just going to wobble this little cap for our pumpkin. So wobble and bring it in. If you want, you can draw a curve right here, and some more details right here for the top of the pumpkin. And then whatever space you have left, just tuck in the ear. There. And then one last thing is we need to draw this little squiggly line right here. There. Okay, so now that we're done, that's the hardest part. So hopefully I helped you with that. And then we're going to come next to the eye and say about right here along the eye, just going to go ahead and draw Hello Kitty's whiskers. 1, 2, and 3. And same thing on the other side, about right here. She's not Hello Kitty without her whiskers, right? And one more. There. Now hopefully that looks a little bit more complete, and I'll just come in here lightly and draw a little curve over each eye. So now let's go ahead and finally finish the bottom. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and draw this kind of like bean shape for her hands. And right here, wobble. Same thing here. Wobble for these hands. And then we get to draw the pumpkin. So say about right here, I'm going to pop out this pumpkin, and it's all up to you how big you want your pumpkin, what shape you want. I'm just going to make mine your general nice round pumpkin. So I'm going to go nice and wide right here, and then bring it in. So I'm going to find the bottom, and about right here I'll stop and add another curve for the center and continue another curve to finish it off. There. So now I have this big pumpkin in. I'm going to come in here with some details right here. Just finish this curve. And then there's one here as well. To give the pumpkin some bridges and some details, and definitely another curve right about here. And here. And of course our pumpkin's face. So I'm just going to follow the original right down the center, say about right here. Go ahead and draw a triangle. And then next to it, at the top about right here, draw 2 bigger triangles. Right here. And then the mouth. So right underneath, say about right here, I'm just going to draw a curve. And we're going to start putting some teeth. Continue upwards to say about right here. And like I said, it's all up to you how you want to draw how you want to carve your pumpkin's face. Now 1 tooth right here. and connect. There. And of course, we're just going to quickly shade this all in so you can see a bit better. And I can't wait to see your fan art, to see what you come up with. There, and last but not least, we need to add, I'm just going to tuck it in, oh gosh, where should I put it? You know what, right here. Doesn't make sense, but I'll put a heart right here on the stem for a pumpkin. And that is pretty much it for my drawing here of Hello Kitty to celebrate Halloween. I really hope you love this drawing and that I helped you draw it fun and easy. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.